rebellion when General Pervez Musharraf was president. Musharraf attempted to negotiate with Bugti.
We found Nawab Akbar Khan Bugti very reasonable, amenable to compromise, willing to discuss, willing to listen, and willing to settle. But unfortunately, there is a mindset in Pakistan, in the Pakistani establishment, in the Pakistani civil and military bureaucracy, and I would even say among certain Pakistani politicians, that mindset is unwilling to concede the legitimate rights of the smaller provinces like Balochistan. And I remember a famous conversation with General Musharraf. When we were about to clinch the settlement, there were some impediments. And he said, how can we trust Bugti? How can we believe his intentions? I said, it's not a question of intentions. It's a question of getting the thing done.
When negotiations failed, the Pakistani army attacked Akbar Bugti's home village in December 2005. 8 months later, he was killed in a mountain hideout, along with 32 of his tribesmen.
Apparently, Pervez Musharraf proved it, that he does not have a single decent bone in his body. And what they did, we don't even know where my father is buried. We don't believe that all the drama that they brought that box and buried it in Dera Bugti and put locks on it. Who puts locks on caskets and all that? Nowhere in the world, but in this country, you do all these stupid things, and you expect the people to praise and to say, oh, gee, we are the well-wishers of Pakistan. How can you expect any Baloch to be a well-wisher when you treat the Baloch like this, or our elders like this?
Bugti's death further fueled the Baloch rebellion. The fighting moved to the streets of Balochistan's cities and towns. Angry protesters targeted the symbols of Pakistan.
See, that's where this is where the establishment miscalculated. They thought that once we get rid of Akbar Bugti, everything will die out, not realizing that it will spread to each and every corner of Baloch land. Today, the movement which my father started has spread to each and every corner of the Baloch land in Balochistan. So you can see the rebellion from in 1948 and 58 and then 70s and now. So the process always been there. And like I said, every nation wants to be free. And if the Baloch wants to be free, there is nothing wrong with that.
Baloch leaders, however enraged, were also afraid for their lives. Following the killing of Akbar Bugti, they gathered in Kalat, the former Baloch capital, to reevaluate the insurgency. Such a traditional gathering of leaders and elders, also known as a jirga, had not taken place in Balochistan for over a century.
I called a jirga after 137 years.
my great-grandfather, Amir Khudaidad Khan, called a jirga. And then I called a jirga in which 99% or let's say 98% of the Baloch participated. All the tribes participated, whether it was political parties, all political parties also participated.
There was a jirga here. All the sardars, all the political parties, they were here, and they all declared that we want our position which was before 1948. It was semi-independent. I don't say that even during the British we were absolute independent, but they were semi-independent. Few narrow-minded bureaucrats sitting in Islamabad, you see, with the mentality of a colonialist, they still overrule everything. They haven't learnt a lesson from Bangladesh. Bangladesh became independent. Bangladesh, they lost opportunities. And then they recognized Bangladesh themselves.
The Baloch are a staunchly tribal people. Each of the 18 major tribes is headed by a Sardar or chieftain, and each Sardar commands his own well-armed militia. The Mengals are one of the largest Baloch tribes, and its chieftain is Sardar Ataullah. Al Jazeera's Ahmad Zaidan met Ataullah in his stronghold. He refused to speak on camera, but stressed that he adamantly opposed any compromise with the Pakistani government. A few weeks after Al Jazeera met with Ataullah, Pakistan's Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani paid him a visit to persuade him to reconcile. But the Sardar was unmoved.
मैं मशकूर हूँ उनका कि वो तशरीफ़ लाया हमारे साथ बैठे चंद गप्पे की अपना वक्त ज़ाय किया हमारा तो वक्त होता ही नहीं है अपना वक्त ज़ाय किया.
In the push and pull between Pakistan's government and Balochistan's rebellious chieftains, the lives of ordinary Baloch people are at a standstill. Despite being Pakistan's largest province, Balochistan suffers from the lowest health, education, and living standards in the country. And the answer to the question of who is to blame for this chronic underdevelopment depends on who you ask.
People say that we don't have agriculture because there is no electricity. They come and blow up the pipelines. They come and blow up the electric power lines, the pylons. They come and blow up the gas installation. They want to blow up the gas. They want to come and blow up the railway track. And they want to come and sort of, try to hijack an aircraft. They make an attempt and kill the settlers. They want to come and destroy the schools. They want to come and kill the teachers. And any foreign investor who comes in. Now what are they doing? Are they helping any Baloch cause? I would like to say they are the biggest bloody hurdle in the way of getting the Baloch cause. So what they are doing, they are exploiting the right reasons for wrong ends.
Basically, Sardar are elected by the people historically, and they do not serve. They should not serve Pakistan. They should serve the people of Balochistan.
The federal government is fully responsible, not the Sardar. Because the Sardar, they were not having this authority to build schools, to build colleges, to build hospitals. The federal government from 1947 yet till now they have not paid attention to this area.
What about all those Sardars who are not anti-development? I have not seen any development in their areas. Let's go start from Karachi. We go to Lasbela, Jam's area. Jam has been pro-establishment since day one. Let's go to the Jamalis. They have always been in government. Let's go to the Maksis. Let's go to Zairis. Let's go, you name it. Except for Mari, Bukti, Mangal, these three bad Sardars. What about all the good Sardars? Show me one college, show me one clinic, show me one hospital, show me one library, show me one school where they will send their own children.